The evening was full, and still Derek scuttled away to sulk in the harbour yards. He arrived at the harbour yards, where he was sleeping next to Torindo Chast, and at last Derek went to sleep in disgrace. It was still dark, and still Derek went to sleep at the harbour yards. Just then he heard an engine's whistle. What was that? He thought when he woke up with a start. Then he remembered what the Fat Controller said to him. Perhaps 3 ghosts will visit you. Derek knew the Fat Controller was right. In front of him was a nice green engine. She looked a lot like Emily, but her tender was a different shape than Emily's. The engine appeared in front of Derek. Derek was surprised. Who are you? I'm the ghost engine of Christmas past, she said. What do you want from me? Said Derek. I'm here to take you to your past, she said. Come, I'm here to shunt you. Derek was confused. He knew this engine was going to take him to the past, but Derek thought that she meant by taking him back on time to the past, and that's what the ghost engine meant. She buffered up to Derek, and the two of them set off out of the docks. Suddenly, however, the night transformed into dust but turned into daylight like magic. Where are we going? Said Derek. I thought I've told you, said the engine. I'm taking you to your past. And Derek knew that the engine was right. At last, however, they were at the daytime of what Derek Witch knew a long time ago. See here, Derek, said the engine. Derek was surprised. Why, bless me, said Derek. I've recognised this, he said. That was when I was at Mr. Pugh's party, he said. He found himself with the other engines looking at this Christmas tree, and Mr. Pugh encouraging the crowd to make 3 cheers and wish all his engines a Merry Christmas. I think I'm enjoying this, said Derek. In the end, said the engine, there was something else wrong with you. What? Said Derek. Can you tell me, or shall I not know? Wait and see, said the engine, as the minute began to draw. At last the engine showed Derek what Derek was like when he was upset before he came to the railway, before he came to the Sodor Railway. Derek knew that this was the same past where he first got upset from. His railway had changed, and he had no friends anymore. And the new controller, Mr. Pedus, looked like the Fat Controller. He was taking over for Mr. Pugh's retirement. But Mr. Pedus wasn't a very nice man. Come on, you, get those trucks shunted in the yards, and I don't have to waste time. And it looks like I don't have to waste time buying some more surprises for all that stupid waste of Christmas. What a load of waste of money. And Derek was still upset. His friends went to other places, and he was all on his own on the railway itself, and he was in a very bad mood. I hate Christmas, he said, as he shunted the trucks sadly away. Spirit, said Derek, please take me home. I can't bear to watch this. This brings back terrible memories, he said. If you say so, Derek, said the spirit, but you've already done this yourself. And Derek knew the spirit was right.